How's it going, everyone? In today's video, we're taking a look at the whole overhaul redesign for watchOS 10. Let's go ahead and get started with the new gesture controls, because previously to access Control Center, swipe down will do it, but now it's this power button. With a simple tap, this will actually allow you to have access to Control Center, and over here you'll notice that everything has been totally redesigned. Even though the Control Center layout is very similar, but it has like a nice clear transition now. And up here now it'll actually show you right here that your device is on silent, but it'll also show you what those little LED, or not LED, the light indicators up here will typically mean. So that's still there. In addition to that, notification, a long hold will still bring it down, but it'll follow the same transparent clear design. And I'm gonna go ahead and mute this notification because this is becoming annoying. So simple slide, tap the dots, mute for an hour. I don't need those motion sensors going off and on. But now if you tap the digital crown, this will still take you to your apps, as you just noticed. But there's two ways of going into your app layout now, because now if you actually slide up with the digital crown, it'll take you to these new widget page right over here. It's still kind of glitchy, as you can see, but this will take us to the new widget page. And if you long hold, you can actually tap and add some new widgets right here, and it will support third-party widgets as well. But the neat thing is you can rearrange it, delete it to however you like, and down here you can actually reprogram some of these shortcut widgets to do other things. Like if you wanted to launch certain different apps, you totally can, including a faster shortcut to the blood oxygen sensor if you like as well. So now you can actually tap right here. So basically this will allow you to actually have favorite apps. But if we go back to our main watch face and rotate the digital crown, tap on all apps, again it'll take you to the app layout. So yeah, there's two ways of going to your apps library now: digital crown, or just rotate the digital crown from your watch page and just click on all apps. If you actually long press, not only will it activate wiggle mode, so you can actually tap on it to delete, but you can still slide to delete it this way as well. But if we actually go all the way to the very bottom, I have a lot of apps, I need to delete some. You can still select grid view, but this is the new grid view design for watchOS 10, because now everything is easier to have access to, but you can no longer do like those cool designs like how we used to, where you actually like stick widgets, or not widgets, apps like further out and create like unique designs. That no longer is the case, it looks like. So that's now changed, unfortunately. But new is also new watch faces, because now if you actually go and add, here are the new watch faces that they added. So there's this one, there's Snoopy, it's just these two, but the Snoopy one's kind of cool because Snoopy will actually adapt to your weather condition. So it will show these cute animations of Snoopy doing their thing, but if it's raining, Snoopy will actually be holding an umbrella, and you'll see rain in here as well. I can't wait to see what the other weather elements has to show with its animation as well, like snow, thunder, and etc. But if we actually go ahead and tap edit, there's a couple customizable like layouts right here, and you can have none whatsoever if you like, because the cool thing about watchOS 10 is, again, when you do the digital crown thing and you go to the very top, it'll actually show you the time right here. Oops, did that on accident. So you always have access to a clock. So now you really don't need to have like a number layout, watch face, or anything like that, because you can always just rotate digital crown and view the time right here. It's kind of buggy again. You can also add shortcuts here as well. It'll do like feature shortcuts. Now, app that got totally redesigned that wasn't mentioned in the keynote is the Message app. If you actually launch the Message app, your favorite pins are now up top. And if you rotate the digital crown, might censor this, you can actually view like your previous messages over here as well. But now you can use digital crown to actually have quicker access to your pin favorites, and then just use digital crown to go to some previous messages. But everything else is the same exact layout as we're familiar with from watchOS 9, including the apps and such. But there is this mood one though. This is something that Apple was saying, where it will allow you to share your check-in location and stuff. I'm gonna fiddle with this more, but there is that one. But back on watch faces, the other new one that they added is this one. Now there is also this palette one, which is really unique, I gotta say. You can select between many different like color layouts you can select from, or you can do like a solid color if you want. I'm gonna go ahead and select this one, and it's just a unique looking watch face. Supports 4 complications if we long press and go into complications right here. The ordinary. And then if you want to do a quick Apple Pay, a double tap right here on the power button will bring up Apple Pay. It just has a new animation. Same concept though. And if you long press, you can also reorganize your cards like so and change the default card. And then I am using Compass right now. And right here where you see the altitude, you can actually hit this point and we'll actually show you the altitude in real life. So that's what that does. And then if you tap the eye icon, you can actually share the coordinates to people this time, as well as share marks as well, and you could rename some of these marks you place. So if you drop pins and stuff like campsites and such, you can actually click on it and actually name them instead of just going by the default date and time when it was created. And we're gonna go ahead and talk about the workout app. Workout app also received a small UI tweak as well, as the text is much larger, but everything else is pretty much the same, very similar. But here you can actually tap on segments instead of previously this was like a hidden feature where you had to tap twice to create different segments. But now you can actually go to this page and create the segments right here. And then if we actually slide, it will use the previous used app for media content or listening while you're working out. So my last media content that I was using on my Apple Watch was the podcast, and it'll actually show this new podcast icon as well. And you could simply tap AirDrop right here to connect to external speakers or headphones. Like if you're using AirPods, you have quicker access to it right here instead of having to go control center like how you previously had to do it. And of course, if you don't want to see this, you can always tap on it to make it bigger. So not bad, pretty cool little new UI changes here and there. And of course, volume icons right here to let us know if we can use digital crown. But when you actually play a podcast, unfortunately, it will just take you to the speakers, to your iPhone to play this audio from, or even your Apple TV, or you could connect to a new Bluetooth device. It will quickly take you to the Bluetooth section right here, where you can actually connect a new Bluetooth headset or speakers and the newly discovered devices. And of course, if you tap right here, you have additional options like you can actually speed up the audio you're listening to, as well as quicker access to AirPlay. Or you can actually manage the up next tab right here as well. But we're gonna go ahead and end this workout. And now when you end it, as you saw, we had the capability to actually start an additional workout. So instead of tapping the plus, it will actually suggest if you like to continue with something else. But here's our summary of what we just did. And oh my God, we burned 70 calories just standing. Although my shoulder is burning because of this video. The things I do for you guys, I swear. But once you complete a workout, if you actually go ahead and let's switch to a different watch face. If you go into the activity app, this is the new layout for the activity app. Now you actually have the capability to manage or view your friends' activity levels as well and see what they're doing. And now it shows you this new presentation, which is quite amazing. You can actually compete right here, mute or hide your activity, or just remove this person off your friends list, as well as show you the last time you were first connected, which is quite nice. But if you actually go back, click off of this, you can also see your rewards here too, like how many rewards and trophies you have completed from like limited runs and such, as well as progress for future awards you could win. But if you keep going down, oh, and also you can actually view your limited edition medals too. Let me know in the comment section if I have more than you, or if you somehow have more than me. If you do, you're a cheater. I'm just kidding. But if we actually go ahead and slide down, you could like see other things with this cool like animation now. I need to start working out afterwards. After this video, I'm gonna go hit the gym. But yeah, then over here you can also quickly adjust some of these. So if you want to increase your exercise time goal, you totally can, or a calorie goal as well. It's really interesting and fully immersive than ever before. You can even check your previous weekly goals as well, or weekly progress, But in brief summary on how it's working on watchOS 10 with my Apple Watch Ultra, it's draining the battery life a lot because I had 50% battery like 2 hours ago and now I'm at 25. So I'll keep you guys updated on what's going on if it's just draining my battery. But so far, it just dropped the percentage right there. It's been draining my battery pretty quickly on my Apple Watch. I'm probably going to switch to my Series 8 if it continues. I'll keep you guys updated though. I think it's just because I've just been using it a lot lately. And there's changed on the timer app too. So if we set like a 5-second timer, 5 seconds. Go ahead, exit off of that, cover this real quick. It has a new animation. So it definitely will catch your attention if you have your wrist down on the floor or something like that. So yeah, aside from the battery issue, as you see, it's pretty responsive. Well, except for right now. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty quick. It's working really fine. I can still like reorganize my watch faces and use the digital crown. That's a little hidden trick if you guys don't know that. And then pick a section where I want to place. Oh, it's glitchy. It's incorrectly. Yep, it's glitchy. Okay, so there's some bugs here and there, but again, that's expected since this is indeed a beta. Anyways, there you guys have it. I'm going to make a follow-up to this video and make a complete like list A to Z of all the new changes. But these are the changes that I found so far that's quite interesting and it's worth covering quickly. Just to let you guys know what's going on. And I just noticed that the control center, as you scroll, it like widens up. That's actually pretty cool. And when you move your wrist away, always on display does work on it. Pretty cool. But again, this is just a beta, developer beta 1. So I'll keep you guys updated, consistent, and see what else I could find in terms of like unique features and stuff that Apple didn't really cover during their keynote. So if you guys appreciate it, you know what to do. Leave a like, comment down below if you have any questions or concerns. I'll go ahead and test it out and let you know in the comment section how it's going. But again, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.